A beautiful quick-step floor truly does set the stage, allowing you to explore all of the design possibilities and create the room you've always dreamed of. From exotic to traditional, richly detailed to sleek and smooth, our floors offer the authentic beauty and handcrafted details to help you transform your room. In this video, you'll see the start-to-finish installation of an entire quick-step floor, complete with easy-to-follow instructions. If you find you need more information after watching this demonstration, please contact your quick-step retailer or visit our website. We've designed our floors to be easy to install, but you'll need some do-it-yourself skills. And you should know that the job of installing involves a lot of bending and time on your knees working with the flooring. We recommend you watch the entire video before beginning your own installation. By doing a little advanced planning, using the right tools, and giving yourself enough time, your quick-step floor installation will go very smoothly. For the best result, follow the installation instructions carefully and be sure to use only quick-step accessories. Our installation tools make the job easier, protect the flooring from damage, and also ensure that your full quick-step warranty will remain in force. One note before you begin. Your quick-step flooring should be placed in the room where it will be installed in its original packaging for at least 48 hours. This allows it to acclimate to the room. Taking the time to plan ahead and prepare the surface is crucial to having a beautiful, long-lasting floor. Start by calculating how many quick-step floorboards you're going to need. Measuring carefully now will help you avoid any emergency trips to the store later. Measure the surface of the space carefully and sketch the area for a visual reference. Take into account that you'll always have some waste from going around obstacles and fitting unusual spaces. To be safe, buy 5 to 10% more than you calculate you'll need. Usually that's about 1 to 2 extra cartons. Also, determine how many pieces of wall base, transition profiles, and quarter round you'll need, and how many square feet of underlayment. We'll talk more about these pieces later. Next, check the subfloor. It must be dry, stable, even, and clean. Make sure that there are no problems with moisture. Taking time to ensure that the area is clean will eliminate a range of problems, because dirt can prevent the quick-step planks from clicking together properly. If the subfloor is concrete, the moisture content must be less than 2.5%. based on a calcium chloride test. You can purchase a calcium chloride test kit at most hardware stores. A new concrete floor must be given plenty of time to dry out properly. A minimum of 60 days is important. The floor will dry quickly if the ventilation is good. For a concrete floor with a thickness between 3/8 up to 1 1/2 inches, you need to allow 1 week for every 3/8 of an inch. If the floor is thicker than 1 1/2 inches, you should double the drying time. This means that 2 weeks per 3/8 of an inch is the minimum. If possible, add a little extra time to be on the safe side. Any damp, porous floor covering, such as felt or carpet, must be removed first. When installing on a concrete floor, you can use an underlayment with the moisture barrier already attached. The quick-step combi floor combines a moisture barrier with the underlayment. The smooth upper side helps with the easy installation of floorboards and allows them to expand without any problem. The underlayment helps dampen any noise and also provides extra insulation. The Quick-Step Unisound Combi Floor combines all of the properties of the Quick-Step Combi Floor with a noise-deadening underlayment, which is specifically designed to reduce the hollow tapping sound you hear with laminate. If the base floor is all hardwood, it needs to be checked carefully for patches of moisture or rot. If that sort of problem is present, the floor needs to be removed. If the existing hardwood floorboards are in good condition, make sure they're stable. Any loose board should be nailed down firmly, and the new floor should be installed crossways to the existing planks. Moisture is wood's greatest enemy, so it's essential to protect the floor against it. When installing a quick-step floor on the ground floor, first install the Quick-Step Screen Moisture Barrier. Quick-Step Screen Moisture Barrier is the ideal protection against moisture. Note, laying this type of film first is a condition for obtaining the 25-year warranty. Allow the various strips of moisture barrier to overlap 8 inches and stick the pieces together using a waterproof adhesive tape. For wood subfloors, cut the moisture barrier 1 inch from the wall. For concrete subfloors, allow the film to extend 4 inches up the wall. You can cut off any excess plastic later as you'll install moldings during the finishing steps. Once the QuickStep screen moisture barrier has been installed, install the QuickStep soft boards. These boards even out any irregularities in the subfloor and also dampen any disruptive noise. Lay the softboard panels floating with staggered joints. Use the QuickStep underlayment on the top of the softboards to make it easier to install the QuickStep floorboards. The crawl space under the floor must be sufficiently ventilated and any obstacles should be removed so that no rot can set in. Where there is underfloor heating, special measures have to be taken. Consult the supplier of your heating system or visit our website for more information. QuickStep underlayments ensure the flat and even installation of QuickStep floorboards. On concrete, use QuickStep CombiFloor or QuickStep Unisound CombiFloor. The same underlayments are also perfect on a tile floor. This demonstration uses the QuickStep Unisound underlayment. Doing the job right requires the right tools, including a hammer, pencil, carpenter square, saw, ruler, and the QuickStep installation kit. The QuickStep installation kit contains spacer blocks, the Uni-Click tapping block, and a pull bar. The spacer blocks are notched and wedge-shaped. By combining 2 blocks, you can adjust the thickness to create the expansion joint you'll need. At the beginning of each row, always use these 2 blocks together. The QuickStep Uni-Click tapping block is specially designed so that the tongue and groove of the laminate floorboards do not get damaged. It's important not to use any other tapping block, as this could cause damage. The pull bar is the ideal tool for clicking the boards together in hard-to-reach places, such as at the end of each row or when installing the final row. And of course, you'll also need a saw. To make a clean cut with the saw, hold the pattern side down when using a jigsaw or circular saw. Hold it pattern side up when using a hand saw. It's best to set up an area away from where you're installing the floor for sawing boards. This will assure that you keep the installation area clean. Check to see that the doors can still be opened and closed after the QuickStep boards have been installed. If necessary, plane the doors to fit. Also, remember to include the thickness of the underlayment when testing door clearance. Remove old baseboards where necessary. You can also leave the wall base in place and use a square nose or quarter round to cover the expansion gap.